Good morning. Sorry it's been a few days since I made a video, but we had some kind of screwy weather. It was more of a nuisance snow. We started out supposed to get 2 inches, then it turned in that we barely got a trace, and then the next day when they expected we weren't going to get as much, we got not a lot, but I did have to bring the snowblower out a little bit because it was kind of heavy when you pushed it along, so I brought up the snowblower. But hopefully it's kind of calming down now. I do know that probably by the middle of next week we're supposed to hit 55, almost 60. So I'm hoping it gets rid of a lot of the snow, and then I can focus on the channel like I like. I haven't abandoned the channel. When it's going to get really bad is come April, uh, into late April. We're packing up ship and moving out more or less. And if it's not April, it's going to be May at the very latest. We're going to be moving out of our location. We're kind of tired of it here. The neighbors don't say anything to neighborhood kids when they trespass, and they don't get involved with the cops when they do it or anything. And just kind of fed up with it. It's like people act like you're just supposed to put up with it. I'm not gonna. I like seclusion. I like, calmness. I like, peace. And you don't get that living here. Kids play basketball year round. They were playing late into the year, and I think I chalk it up to school administrators not getting them, getting the school back into fruition full time. And I kind of put that on the school system too, not just the government. I think they have no plan, real plan to try and get them back. I honestly think they should have been back in school 2 months ago. Neighbor kids are just, not so much because winter, but they've gotten out of control. But this video this morning, I should say, isn't about that, and it's not negative in any way. It's just a little bit of ranting about some things going on and why we're moving and why it's necessary for us to pack up ship and move out. We're tired of it here. I've lost my smile living here. I don't like it. I don't really like the people in this area. A lot of them are snobbish and don't care, what's going on. So let's get started this morning. Today's, I believe it's a Friday. This week's been really screwy. Yeah, it's Friday the 5th. I got a message today on Instagram. Kind of ticked me off this morning. I'm not gonna say nothing because I just thought it was overblown and kind of made me mad on top of it. And I don't know. It's nothing to do with the Dollar Tree community, but it's just something that really ticked me off because this person doesn't know how to approach you without ticking you off. And that's why I find Instagram very toxic. A lot of ways I wish I would have never found it. Because there's just too many people that are negative and try to ruin your day, or feels like they do. And then wants to try and make good conversation with you, and then bam. But like Kanisha says, don't let that negativity bring you down, and it's not going to bring me down. Let's get started on the video. What we're here to do, the Dollar Tree haul. BBC, The Mystery of the Jurassic. How did dinosaurs come to rule the planet? Comes complete with a slipcover here. Approximately 50 minutes on this one. Region 1. Guess it's a narration done by Jack Fortune. Apparently it was a series or something of some sort. Talks about how the dinosaurs ruled the planet 150 million years ago. Nature of that sort. So it's pretty interesting. It does say it was in the package design was in 2002, but was on the BBC channel in 2018. So showed up pretty fast in the Dollar Tree. It's only about 2 or 3 years old. There's the Mystery of the Jurassic. But like I say, I'm not gonna be posting any more of my uh, video links on any of the on that one room that I'm having a problem with, because I'm not gonna get lectured about what I can do. I'm tired of the politics of it, and I'm not even gonna give him the link to my video this morning, because I don't really care if he watches my channel anymore or anything like that. So it's his loss. It's ridiculous. Somebody puts a little bit of rule breaking over somebody's friendship, so I'm done posting stuff on there. A tangled web of deception and espionage. Diane Kruger, Martin Freeman, and Cass Anvar, the operative. Every secret has a price. Almost looks like Olivia Wilde a little bit, too. She looks a lot like it could be her kid sister or something. 116 minutes on this one. It's a vertical entertainment. It says it's a well-executed spy film. So this is a spy film. I'm assuming by what, the mini review they're giving it from Cineropa. It's not rated. 5.1 Dolby Digital, and it is a widescreen presented movie as well. Let's look at the back. I don't know if I showed you the back of the dinosaur one. Like I say, I'm a little rattled a little bit this morning. If I didn't show you the back, I'll give you a quick look again in case I didn't show you the back of the dinosaur one. That's the first two off the deck here. And then I got a movie starring Olivia Grant, Warren Brown, and Josh Hanna. Genesis, created to save us, evolved to erase us. That's pretty clever. It says it right there. Good old fashioned, looks like sci-fi maybe. This too is a vertical entertainment. Quite a long movie too. It almost clocks in at 2 hours. 5.1 Dolby Digital and 2.0 capability. Widescreen version. Apparently is a thing called a subterranean silo. The last remnants of humanity are divided by a castle system. Or wait, it doesn't say castle. It looks like it said that. A caste system that keeps politicians and scientists away from the rabble and crowd, while civilians starve, freeze, and are forced to work in a hazardous, chemically lethal environment above ground. All sources are dedicated to the construction of Able, a humanoid life form designed to forage, search, and recover and make contact with any other survivors. The part up here about civilians starve, freeze, and are forced to work in hazardous conditions all but sounds like what's going on in the United States right now. You got essentials that are working, and then other people that can't work, and I don't know. Essentials aren't getting any love for the stuff that they do, and I really don't think the government really has been showing essentials any love, and I think that's ridiculous. They should be getting an ongoing stimulus just for risking their lives every day. This movie pretty much sounds like in the same vein as the pandemic crisis we're going through. Hopefully it comes to an end soon, by the way. Got one here starring Richard Gere, Leor Ashkenazi, Hank Azaria, Steve Buscemi, Charlotte Gainsbourg, Michael Sheen, Dan Stevens, and Josh Charles. It's one of Richard Gere's best performances ever. This is Peter Travers from Rolling Stone, and richly entertaining, says Pete Hammond from Deadline. It's rated R for language. It's a Sony Pictures release. 185x1 widescreen presentation. Approximately 2 hours on this one. It does come with subtitles in English, and English for the hearing impaired, Chinese, French, and some of the information in the above listing may not apply to special features. It does have an evening Q&A with Richard Gere and Joseph Cedar and Norman on the red carpet. So makes him look like he's a giant among men there, standing amongst the, looks like Central Park maybe. Maybe not. That kind of looks like to me though. Yeah, it kind of looks like Central Park a little bit. Just the more wooded part. But it has Richard Gere in it. And then I got a movie starring Louisa Krause, Brendan Sexton III, David W. Thompson, Tom Wopat. You know who he is. He played Luke Duke in Dukes of Hazzard with Robin Weigert and Chelsea Ross. New money. Everything is theirs for the taking. Just get sick of complaining, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just tired of the complaining people do these days about things. Little nitpicks. They just, you know, they gnaw at you. You get so you hear negative stuff so much that it just starts to make you want to, you know, hate the world, you know. Gravitas Ventures, 85 minutes, drama, 5.1 surround sound, 16 by 9 widescreen, and there's new money. I didn't see too many people pick up this one, and I was happy to get this one. Then we got, this one's been around in past waves, but I picked it up anyway because this one's in a little bit better condition than one I picked up back in the day. This is Devil's Restaurant, Your Table Awaits. It has 2 bonus movies. It has toe tags. Yeah, it looks like it's a serial killer. Oh, How to Be a Serial Killer. Okay. This looks like something I might watch tonight. Maybe not. Includes 2 bonus movies. Echo Bridge. Nearly going on 300 minutes. Just 30 minutes shy. 300 minutes. Let's see. Main feature here is 5.1 audio English stereo, 235 by 1, approximately 85 minutes. Toe tags clocks in at 90 minutes, and How to Be a Serial Killer clocks in at 92 minutes. There's bonus movies up at the top there, right there. See that too good. Look at the back. Pretty good triple feature there. This one we've seen at the drive-in. I was lucky to get to see this as part of a horror, a yearly horror thing they do at the drive-in. This was one of the movies back in the day that we went and seen. It was called Rubber. Funny, gory, and downright insane. Careful where you tread. I had just went and bought this on Hamilton not shortly before that. And then I saw this at the store, and I was like, well, maybe I'd like to have it on DVD too, just in case it's something slightly different, maybe in the features. It's rated R, Magnolia Pictures, 83 minutes, 2010, 5.1 Dolby Digital, 178 by 1 on this one. This is actually pretty funny at times, but it's also kind of cool how it can make things blow up, disintegrate. I just like the take on it. It's pretty cool, the idea. I mean, it's kind of massively cheesy with a tire, but still, I don't know. I found it very entertaining. I loved it. It's probably one of my favorites in the horror thing that we went to see, the horror-thon. I wasn't expecting much when I saw this. I was like, what's this about? I'd like to see more from Quentin Dupieux. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I'd like to see more from him because I really like this one. I had fun with it. And that's Rubber. And then I had fun with this one too. This is basically the sequel to Scanners that we never got, I guess. That's what the film school rejects are saying. The Mind's Eye. I also got this on Blu Ray, I believe, on a Hamilton book from the director of Almost Human. And this is like embossed. I don't know if you can see it too good, but I really like the slip here. It's really sleek. A lot of disintegration in this one. Yeah. It gets pretty bloody. I'm just going to warn you, if you're offended by a lot of blood, this probably isn't up your alley. It's not overly over the top, but I think it's not probably as big a deal as the Scanners blow up in the first one with the guy's head exploding so graphically, but it's a pretty worthy. If it was a sequel, it was very worthy. I really like this one. I like the way it was shot. It looks really good on film. 87 minutes, RLJ Entertainment, 5.1 Dolby Digital, 2 by 35 by 1, and it has quite a few features for a DVD. And it gets a lot of praise from Hey You Guys, Icons of Fright, and Modern Horrors. Let's look at the back. The two guys dueling over the Mind's Eye, I guess you could say. But really like this one. It was fun. And then I got a must-have for horse lovers. This is a Kmart exclusive. It's an Echo Bridge, as seen on Discovery Channel, World of Horses, Season 1 with John Scott. Echo Bridge, Canadian release here, 325 minutes. I take it must have been a TV show, with it saying Season 1 and being made into 13. Side A having 6 episodes and the other one having 7 episodes on the other side, so pretty happy to have a season. I think I might have got this once before, but you get to the point, you see these horse movies or seasons, and you're not sure if you have it, but that's World of Horses Season 1. Look at the back, the chapters on Side A and Side B. Sorry about the glare. And vaunted stickers. I know it's on the plastic, but it is what it is, I guess they say. And then I got The Land Before Time. I don't know really why we picked this up, because we had the entire movie collection. We bought at Walmart. There's a set that you can buy all the Land Before Times. I don't know if this is from the TV show or if this is one of the sequels. Because they did have a limited TV series as well of this movie series. Yeah, this is a movie, so this is probably an extra. The Land Before Time, The Stone of Cold Fire. It's rated G. 75 minutes on this one. English, French, Dolby Digital Surround, and English for the subtitles for the hearing impaired. Full frame, 133 by 1. Not big on the full frame, but I realized when these came out, they were probably not, remastered or anything. And so it's acceptable, And then I got a Don Bluth production here, The Secret of Nim. Now this is a really rich animated movie. I love this movie. Never gets sickening. They made a sequel. I think it was called Timmy to the Rescue or something like that. That one wasn't even remotely in the same league as this one. Honestly, I think they would have did better served maybe not even having a sequel and just leaving us guessing. I mean, I guess you probably want to know about Timmy growing up, but it couldn't capture the heart of this little animated film here from 1982. Clocks in at 83 minutes, 185 by 1. Single layer disc, 25 gigabyte, 2.0 surround. I have a feeling even though it's 2.0, it's probably quite good sound, because this is going to look good on Blu-ray, because it already looked pretty good on DVD and streaming. So this should look really good on Blu-ray. I'm going to set this one aside for, I think she said her name's Italian-Irish gal on Instagram. She wanted this, so I think I'm going to set this one aside. And that's Secret of Nim. We're going to get to the Blu-ray now. I don't know if this is a Blu-ray. We were able to find another steelbook from Echo Bridge, Wolvesbane. I'm surprised no one grabbed this. 90 minutes on this one. 178 by 1, a 5.1 stereo. Also stars Mark Dacascos from that kickboxing movie where they do Capoeira. Christina Carlson, Romano, and Yancey Butler. Okay. Oh, okay. That's who I think it is. Echo Bridge 2018. Although this is saying 2009 5Y Entertainment. Maybe this finally hit Blu-ray, Blu-ray in 2018, but it's from 2009. Very possible. It says it's also on Millennium Films. Very happy to get this steelbook. So I guess you could say this is an extra too, because I know Larry and Melissa sent us one as a gift that I had showed recently in a video. Okay, put it somewhere. Yeah, right there. And then I got that one. So now we got two. And then back to DVD here. Got a Shudder original called Gwen. And if you're not really solely into DVD or Blu-ray only, this is an extra copy of a stark and haunting future classic. This does come with a Stream Your Fears free 30-day trial from Shudder. It's an RLJ Entertainment 235 by 1, 5.1 stereo sound, 84 minutes. Like I said, it's from Shudder, BFI, F Film, and Viewfinder. Basically, it's about a girl named Gwen. Her life seems to be collapsing around her, struggling with her mother's mysterious illness, her father's absence, and a group of angry villagers threatening to take her farm. Gwen must find the strength to guide her family through darkness, but as a malevolent presence begins to take grip of her home, it becomes apparent there is a greater evil that may be too strong to overcome. And this is Gwen. So this is a freebie, like for trading or buying or whatever. It's Gwen. And then next up, I got a movie starring George Vincent, Christina Denton, and John Savage, Heavenly Deposit. The End of the Road is Where Faith Begins. I know this is an extra as well. You get in these stores, you're not sure if you pick them up. And now when you bring them home, you go, yeah, I've showed this in a video. 101 minutes on this one. 5.1 and 2.0 Dolby Digital. Vertical Entertainment. It is also from Effect Entertainment as well. Directed by George Vincent. So, yeah, he plays in this and he directed it. I keep thinking that's Eric Roberts because it kind of looks like him a little bit. But from Vertical Entertainment, and this is ages 12 plus, Dove approved. I've seen this in a lot of people's videos. Stars Theo James and Emily Ratajkowski. Lying and Stealing, A Life of Crime or No Life at All. Vertical Entertainment. I never realized how much Vertical Entertainment was in this haul. It's rated R. 5.1 and 2.0. 83 minutes on this one. Widescreen version. Apparently the FBI and the mob are all tied up in this movie. I guess the main guy's name is Ivan, and he meets Elise, a beautiful con woman with her own debt to pay. Apparently they team up to pull off the ultimate heist. I don't know if they're FBI's on the trail of everybody and they're ripping off the mob. I have no idea. That's what it kind of sounds like. Very pretty lady there. More look at the front. Then next up, got a movie starring Jessica Alba, Pierce Brosnan, and Salma Hayek. I'm not sure if I know I showed this movie before in a prior video, but I can't remember if it's DVD or Blu-ray. It's How to Make Love Like an Englishman. This is a French-Canadian release because it does have like this, kind of like these dotted letters above, like for seduction above the E, there's this like half a comma. Like it's basically hyphenizing the way it's pronounced. From the director of What Happens in Vegas. I believe this is... I'm not sure if I showed this on DVD or Blu-ray, or if it was just Blu-ray without a slip. I'm pretty sure that was without a slip if it was a Blu-ray, but if it was a DVD, that's why I feel like the other one I got was different. I got this because I saw the slip, and it kind of stood out to me, and it kind of has that film strip look to it there. I don't know if you can see it too good. Yeah, see it right there? Kind of has that film strip look to it a little bit. I like the old, it's a 35 millimeter, what they used to do. But I want to look at the more at the front, and that's that on that. And then I got a Timo Ransola film, Iron Sky, The Rich Strikes Back. I tried watching this. This is really it was really hokey for me. I'm pretty happy to have it though, nonetheless, because I'm glad I didn't have to pay like big bucks for it, because really wasn't really my cup of tea. But I'm pretty, happy to add it to the collection nonetheless. It's English and German, and it has English subtitles. 93 minutes, 235 by 1, 2012. Bonus features are not rated. It does have a extensive amount of bonus features. Basically, it takes last moments of World War II. A Nazi space program evaded destruction by making a daring escape to the dark side of the moon. In the intervening 70 years, they have recolonized, rearmed, and silently plotted their revenge. So, this is was really wacky for me. I didn't really think it was all that good. Kind of wasted a movie night. I don't know. I know it gets high praise, but I can't. Stuff gets too hokey in movies. I don't really like it. It seems like a lot of movies today, I have to question the quality of some of the stuff. I don't know. It just seems like the stuff that gets praised is just kind of very boring for me. Like, I could think of a number of movies I didn't care for that everybody put over. I don't like Mindbenders. Stuff like Us. I didn't like that movie. I didn't really care for Get Out. I didn't get the Jordan Peele. I don't know. I don't see what he does that's so good. That other directors, didn't do as good with. Then there'll be movies that people will bash that I'm like, I liked a lot. But back to DVD here. Home Sweet Home, Home Invasion, horror gets a new twist. Wanted this one really bad when I seen it in other people's videos, especially Cool Dooders. This is an RLJ Entertainment. Evil has a new address. Open Wound Films. 235 by 178 minutes on this one, though. It's really short. I think it says from 2011, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Dolby Digital Stereo. Doesn't say if it's 5.0 or 2.0, so I guess it's just standard or whatever. Probably 2.0, I'm guessing, but pretty cool. Nonetheless, I like the cover there with the lady wielding an axe. Looks pretty cool. And then Frankenstein versus the Mummy. The epic battle has begun. Really happy to get this one too. I seen this in a video. RLJ Entertainment. 240 by 1. Dolby Digital 5.1. 114 minutes on this one though. A little longer than I would have thought. I think I did see bits and pieces of this one. Two widescreen presentation 5.1. Special feature and audio commentary with a writer-director Damien Leon and cinematographer George Stuber. That's Frankenstein versus a Mummy. I like that it's in a clear case as well. I really like the clear. I mean, look how much better it looks clear case than like the standard, black and the black case. I don't. It's just I don't know. I just get sick of saying the black case. Kind of sticks out like a nice sore thumb with these plastic, the clear plastic ones. I just think they look fancier. Wish they could all be like that. And then back to the Blu-ray here. And this is another Gwen, a Shudder original. Maxine Peake, Eleanor Worthington Cox. And not much to talk about this one. I just showed this one. But this is a Blu-ray of Glen. And this is an extra. I had sent another extra already out to, I think his name was Disney. I think his real name was Joe. Don't really know him too well. I've gotten to know him pretty good through Instagram. You take one step forward, meeting somebody nice like Joe, and then you get somebody that you've been friends with for quite a while on Instagram, and then they start to get whiny and nitpick at what you do, and then want to make conversation after they nitpick at something you've done. It's just pointless to point out something bad that somebody did, or I didn't do nothing bad, but like in his eyes, it violated something. Which it's posting my link to my latest video, which to me, that's good. That gets your channel to grow. You get other people over, and then you get yourself over, because then people that follow him will follow you, and it's like, whatever, if you don't want me following, if you don't want me posting anything, you don't have to worry about it. I won't post anything at all. So, and I'm not, like I say, I'm not even going to give him the shine by sending him the videos or any of that stuff, because I'm not going to be following him, and I'm not going to be, I'm not even going to respond to that post, because this is the second or third time now he's pulled that crap, and I'm not gonna deal with that. Then I got a WWE home video, Payback from 2015, Fatal 4-Way. I thought maybe somebody in the community would have wanted it, but they said they had it. It's not a big whoop, but I'm not big on the WWE. This is definitely a goner. I'm more of an Impact Wrestling and ROH fan. I don't know. I just don't like the big companies. To me, they're sports entertainment, not really wrestling. That's why I like Impact Wrestling and ROH, because they put the wrestling first instead of, making these characters pop up in movies, and it just makes wrestling look so really. For me, it makes wrestling look fake, like massively fake, faker than normal. I used to like WWE back in the day when they would have really good characters like Kurt Hennig, Macho Man Randy Savage. You know, people like Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. You know, them guys. And when wrestling got to the John Cena era in WWE, I just stopped watching because it become way too cartoonish, and they catered to the PG crowd. And nah, not for me. Don't like WWE. I don't even like holding it and plugging it. That's how much I don't like the WWE. AEW is a much better company. I don't really care for them all that much either, but they are better than WWE. And then I got Fear the Dead 10 movie collection set here. I didn't even realize this was I thought it was a war set, and it got it home. And it kind of has the Fear of the Walking Dead look to it. This is a Kmart exclusive. Has the Invaders Genesis, Farm, Population 2, Rising Dead, Rabid Rage, Night Train to Terror. Seems like Night Train to Terror is on them all. The Devil's Messenger, and I did not like Night Train to Terror. To me, it was a really bad film. Rise of the Undead, Slipstream. Slipstream has Mark Hamill in it, as well as Bill Paxton, if I'm not mistaken. All of these are pretty much standard length. Farm is a little short, 72 minutes. Devil's Messenger is short too, 70 minutes. And Rabid Rage is 70 minutes. But they're not like in the 60-minute range and below, where I've seen on these compilated discs that are like 10 movies. At least it has some length to it. Almost 840 minutes on this. It is color and black and white. From 2016 Echo Bridge line. Just look at the back. If you can see that better that way, or very post-apocalyptic looking there. And then I got two more. I got this. It's Gamers, Geeks, and Heroes. Jobs like this don't just fall out of the sky. Rockjacks. Andrew Bowen, Felicia Day, and Justin Chan. Looks pretty interesting, honestly. I've seen that actor. Oh, he played on L.A. Law. Is that Jason Mewes? Yeah, that's Jason Mewes, and he doesn't even... I'm pretty sure that's him. I don't even think he gets credit in this. Yeah, it's Jason Mewes, and they don't even really play him up. I mean, maybe you don't have a very big role, but I mean, God, I would have plugged him. I mean, he's right there. It's Jay and Silent Bob. Right there. I would have been plugging the heck out of that. Probably would have been more popular, too. You know, he has a name and, recognition. Cinedigm title from Flatiron Film Company. 91 minutes. Let's see. Housed in a top secret location, the Asteroid Management Initiative, or AMI, is a critical element in the Defense Department's struggle to keep the Earth safe from the constant onslaught of oncoming asteroids. Its heroes are the Rockjacks, a group of overworked and underpaid misfits with exceptional satellite piloting skills. Our story begins during a night shift where the Rockjacks have arrived to fend off the asteroids, yet spend most of the evening fighting off boredom, themselves and a meddling government bureaucrat hell-bent on shutting them down. Sounds kind of zany. I might watch this one tonight. It just has my interest. It's Rockjacks. I gotta watch it too because that's Jason Mewes and I like him as Jay. I think I might watch this one tonight. Looks pretty cool. kind of gives me a break from horror for a little bit. There for a while, I was watching nothing but, and some of the stuff I was watching wasn't very good. The thing is, that's one thing about horror is like it's got to be kind of somewhat decent for me to like it. Like it has to be something from like Wild Eye or I don't know, or Uncorked or Phase 4 Films, or one of those companies, because it seems like to me all the other indie ones are not. They don't do a very good job, and they're not very entertaining. I've seen way too much of the garbage part of horror lately, because it's like there's like no killing in it. There's it almost feels like TV movie like, and I don't know. I just hate really tame horror that labels itself horror, but like it's more mind bendy. I don't like that. And if the more mind bendy the horror is, the least likely I'm gonna like it. But this one looks interesting and unique. And speaking of horror, here I round out this video this morning with a movie called Followers. I really like the cover here. I like the vibe of it. It's from I think it looks like it says SKD, Synchronized Films. Official selection on many levels for the Miami Independent Film Festival, Alexandria Film Festival, Orlando Film Festival, and oh wow, Upstate New York Horror Film Festival. My neck of the woods. Be careful what you share online. Brooke and Caleb, a social media celebrity couple, are celebrating their anniversary on a camping trip deep in the woods. They plan on recording the entire trip for their fans. Caleb has a surprise for her to make this weekend extra special, but they are not alone. Helpless and cut off from all communication, Brooke and Caleb are being followed by Nick and Jake, two aspiring filmmakers hell-bent on filming a documentary on how easy it is to track someone down through social media and kill them. It's 83 minutes on this one, 2.0, and this rounds out this morning's video at the Dollar Tree. I'm sorry it's been a few days about things. Oh, and I wanted to do one last an Emporium recommendation. I had watched this last night. It's actually there's about 17 minutes more that you can watch in the special features. I didn't watch it because I didn't really know what it added to the film, and probably, obviously, if it didn't make it into the film, it was cuttable material. But it's called Arctic Sun, and it got an official selection from a Full Frame Documentary Film Festival. It's part of the Docurama Films. This was really good. It's about a father and son who had spent some time apart. He grew up with, living in the country with his dad at one point, and then I don't know if the mother had left him, and they went their merry way, and he went back to the town he grew up as a boy, and it's basically bonding, and the father is trying to keep him from partying and doing bad things to his body, and it seems like to me they bonded by the end, and kind of felt like he was going to return home at some point, because it just kind of felt like he was kind of maybe saw the error of his father's ways finally by the end, like trying to teach him how to live off the land and how to live a simple life. It's a really good documentary. It's a little slow at some point, but yeah, I expected that. But it's a really entertaining documentary. I really love the snow scenes in this one. It was really well done. I'm just going to warn you, there's a scene in here with them skinning a rabbit. I really did not like that. I guess there is an option in here that you can skip over this version and watch the more family-friendly one, and I didn't know that, but I had to turn away because I'm a big animal advocate. I understand, they live off land and kill animals and stuff, but I don't know. There's a part in here, too, the father's grabbing a hold of a dog. I don't know if it's getting a little unruly. It's a sled dog, and he was kind of like taking it by the neck and kind of wrenching on its upper part of his neck, and I kind of felt like it was abusive. A little tough for me. I probably, if I would have been there, would have said, "Don't grab a dog like that." But I'm surprised ASPCA didn't get all over that because it looked like it was hurting a dog. But a little qualm, But that's because I stand up for the animals. The animal lover in me stands up for animals. I don't like seeing people being abusive to animals like that. That's why I know I live in upstate New York and I should hunt and all that, but I don't really condone hunting animals per se. I will eat the meat if somebody hunts, but if I don't know where it come from, you're better off telling me that because I'm not really big. I don't know. I just think they have a right to survive. I know they get overpopulated, but to me, I still love my animals. I love my animals in my house. They're my life, and I've rescued a number of cats from bad situations. Of course, animals, your pets get you mad occasionally. They might do something like knock something over, or fight because we got two male cats in a cage. Because I have to make a deal with my landlord that I can't let them run around and dig it up. But I saved them from a home, and it's just tough seeing animals being rough. People being rough with animals because at the end of the day, they're not. I mean, yeah, they can be vicious and stuff when they need to be, but at the end of the day, a man is much stronger than animals. Because they got the gun and the rifle, the knife. I just hate seeing people be mean to animals for the sake of being mean. But I'm trying to get off subject, but with the movies. But thanks for watching, and thanks for listening to my little stories and a little bit of ranting here and there. I apologize if that sets anybody off, but I've been told some people like to rant a little bit, and it's just, I got up this morning and that ticked me off, and I didn't really want it to be that way. But I'm sorry about the length, but it has been several days. I owe it to you guys to make a little longer video. But let's stay safe out there. We pretty near got this COVID under wraps, and hopefully get 2021 back into normal functioning capability again for everybody's lifestyle. But stay safe out there, and I'll see you again. And you all have a good day. See you later. Bye.